Do any of you get paralyzed by failure? Yes, you. I was that dude. I have gone through such a fun life where people would publicly shame me in all different environments. It didn't matter if it was work, it didn't matter if it was social. I was always the center of attention, and people would always like clock me. Anytime I was insecure, they would call it out, and I'm just like, ah. And so after so many years, I dimmed my light. But I came to the realization that you can't succeed in anything without failure. Failure is part of it. And if you think about anything that you've achieved, long term or short term, that you're proud of, that you can talk about with pride, you've experienced a learning curve, you experienced failure, you had a lot of mistakes, and you figured it out. Anytime you move to a new area, to a new apartment, to a new home, you got to figure out the layout, you got to figure out your payments, you got to figure out your neighborhood, your neighbors. You go to a new school, you learn the social aspects of the school, the hierarchies. You go to work, you start a new job, same thing. You don't know how to do that job, you don't know all the systems and the processes, you don't know the politics, you don't know the culture, but you figure it out as you go. Everything requires a learning curve, and if that's the one thing that you're afraid of, that's going to possibly take you to the next level in your life, you're basically holding yourself back. And for what? Because you're afraid somebody's going to say something? Let them say something. If somebody says something to you or about you, think about, I just want you to observe that person and ask yourself, do you really want to trade places with that person? Do they have such an inspiring life full of success that they're gonna bring you down to? No. How many times have you seen a successful, happy, confident person throw shade on somebody else that was really trying to get somewhere or go towards a similar goal? I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest. People that I know that are happy, that are successful, they carry themselves that way. They love themselves. They walk with their head up. They look forward where they're going. They don't walk with their head down. They don't sit there and gossip about everybody, because they don't have time. They're busy working on their lives. They're busy being happy and working on the things that they want to do. So I really want you to think about that. And if you like this type of content, like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, comment, all of the above. I'm wishing that all of you will be blessed, wishing that all of you will continue to bet on yourself, because your authentic self will always be your superpower. Thanks, everyone.